Worldcoin is going pretty crazy once again. We can see smashing through the $3 mark over here for Worldcoin. It's quite a bullish day, you could say. Of course, I've still got to recover back to that previous $10 all-time high, but I think there's a good chance we can at least see a market capital all-time high. So you can see here, actually Worldcoin only needs to do a 2x roughly in its valuation to get back to that all-time high. But what happened with the price structure is that there was a lot of token dilution and inflation. So by the time Worldcoin does get to its market capital all-time high of a 2x, the price will still only be around $6. So actually we need to see this thing go to a good 2.5 to $3 billion in order to see the actual price structure all-time high. Anyways, guys, I want to talk about what's going on and why this is a pump. So just in, the Worldcoin community has grown to 6 million verified humans, and the Worldcoin Foundation has announced an additional year to redeem reservations. But what really sparked this rally just recently is basically this right here. You can see there's an article saying Sam Altman's Worldcoin surges 15% as investor and team lockup period is extended. WLD is up more than 26%, and this is because they've extended the unlock schedule for early investors and team members, which has gone from 3 years to 5 years, which will effectively reduce the planned rise in circulating supply, which would then lead to token dilution. World is trading at $2.45 as of yesterday. The announcement by itself was enough to push the price up for Worldcoin by this much. It could be a very transient phase. It could just go back down. It could be sort of a riding the hype and riding the news. So guys, as well, look, Patreon here, I've only got 17 slots available. If you want to start making money from your phone, your computer, your laptop, making hundreds of dollars potentially per day just by clicking your mouse, become remote, escape your 9 to 5 or any of that lot, and discover trading signals like the ones you can see that I've got in my Discord. Check out the Patreon down below so you can unlock the Patreon, which will give you VIP access to my Discord channel. Space is limited. There are also more budget-friendly options available should you wish to be interested in those. And yeah, guys, thanks so much for all the new supporters. It's great helping you guys succeed. Moving on, look at this, absolutely insane price. And when we look at Worldcoin, it came down so low, down to 15 on that relative strength index. It came down really, really low. And I guess that was a buying signal in itself. But just the announcement recently has been enough to really push the price of Worldcoin up very, very high. You can see we've got 5 consecutive daily green candles here, which is looking good. But I think a nice area that we need to really combat is probably around here. So yeah, we probably need to see at least $3.70 retested, but I suppose also with the whole increase of supply, it sort of kind of invalidates these old resistances and supports, because the constant pressure of token emission is just, it's a big battle, It's a big battle. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, we're still up very nicely from September 23. Still looking like a good sort of long-term hold, 66% from there. And if you look at the overall swing low to the impulse high, it corrected way below the 0.786 fib level. That's for sure. But yeah, potentially a good entry and potentially a good setup for the future, as long as we don't see loads more tokens get pumped into the ecosystem and the circulating supply. You can see 1.4 fib will take it to $16, 1.6 to $18. And personally, a coin of this fundamental value and scale, I think $850 million MC, I do think a 10x could potentially happen here for this token at some point in time. I think $30 could happen, and it's one of those things you've got to be quite patient for. You can see on the daily, we are leading up to almost overbought on the RSI, and the 4 hour, we are indeed ticking on the overbought. And every single time we do usually go to overbought. This is why, sometimes I think about short positions when this sort of thing happens on short-term play. Usually the price, every single time has almost come back down. It did here in March. It did over here as well in May. So it could indeed come back down again following this very, very euphoric movement that we've seen in the markets for Worldcoin right now. Doesn't mean it can't go higher, but it could maybe come back down first before going back up. Generally, the whole market is starting to look a bit more green, and fingers crossed we can see more positive continuation. Quickly, for the degens out here, I've had so many people asking me to update on this. Pepe Unchained about hit $4 million raised, $3.93 million. Pepe Unchained is its very own unique layer 2 Pepe alternative. It's going to have its own dedicated block explorer. You can see it says here, this token powers the entire ecosystem, but it's a layer 2 blockchain built for speed, security, low fees, and of course, memes. So it could be a really, really cool one to potentially get into if you like your meme coins, your high risk, 10x potential stuff. Do remember, never risk more than you can afford to lose, and it's not financial advice, but give them a little bit of love. Give them a follow on Twitter, check out what the ecosystem's about, because maybe this DGeny sort of meme coin could be one of the next big ones in the crypto space. Moving on, crypto bubbles. Finally, a very, very green looking week, a good looking day as well, and even a good looking hour. So we might just kind of be in that sort of consolidation range now, starting to creep up slowly. You can see we're now back in greed. We went from fear to greed ever so quickly, and that does lead me to worry, is this just going to be a dead cat bounce? But hopefully it won't be, and fingers crossed we will see more momentum in these markets. Before I go, remember, if you do want to get those signals, space is running out. 17 crypto legend slots available if you do want to get trading signals like the ones you see on screen. So many, hundreds a month. We really do our best, and let's keep an eye on this crypto market together. Subscribe, like, stay in the know, hit the notification bell so you can also stay in the know of very time sensitive things that you need to know about as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay crypto safe. Have a wonderful day. See you soon.